Beth, it's wonderful to be with you here at the BioFutures conference.
It's an excellent experience here. I'm Beth Rogozinski. I'm the CEO of Acoustics. I'm here with Dr. Walter Greenleaf, my co-founder on the founding team of a company called Pear Therapeutics. We have both moved on since then, but really involved in the beginnings of establishing the future of biotechnology and the advent of digital medicine. So it's great to be here amongst all of these people that are looking to invent the future that we will all be living in tomorrow. So Walter, tell me some of your favorite things that you saw at the show.
Well, what was the most favorite thing for me was the mood of the conference. There was a feeling of optimism and excitement and progress. I think I was very moved by some of the talks we had, especially the ones where there was signs of change within the healthcare ecosystem to be opening up for new interventions, using psychedelics as a therapeutic, for example, or new technology to measure cognitive status. That was so exciting.
Yeah, you know, there have been so many exciting things that we were able to see here in the last couple of days. You know, the psychedelic medicines, the VR, and really interesting that you bring up this issue of hope and positivity that is really here. You know, we're living in a really challenging time, coming out of a pandemic, economic crisis, and we are actually hearing about that as well. You know, a lot of what we're hearing too is, you know, you raise your money now. Nobody ever died from dilution. And there are opportunities, right? There are still opportunities to develop the next generation technology. And sometimes the adversity that we're facing in the real world gives rise to these opportunities. I mean, we saw the pandemic actually advance digital medicine well beyond what we could have ever imagined when we were just starting Pear in 2013, 2014.
I think that what I had trouble was keeping up with all the diversity of new things going on. It was almost like first there'd be one presentation, I'd leave with a big smile on my face, and then I'd go into another room and something else would be incredible. So it was just a real confluence of new excitement, new approaches, new techniques.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the other thing that we really saw is not only new approaches to the science, but new approaches to business models, new advances in the commercialization opportunities. In your last panel that you were just on, you know, talking about, you know, reimbursements for the psychedelics, for VR, and these things are actually now coming to fruition, and the payers are paying attention. And it's great to actually have the full ecosystem here with us because, you know, it's a large and wide ecosystem. And we can't move forward without everybody. And so it's wonderful that Sarah and team have pulled together BioFutures so that we can all move forward.
Right. Well, and your panel was addressing different pathways to commercialization. And I think that we need to be innovative in that way because healthcare is changing and consumers' expectations are changing and our ability to reach them is changing. So we have to adjust our business models too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess one of the final things that I'll say is Sarah has been, and the team here at Demy-Colton have been calling everybody that's here game changers. And, you know, in the panel on commercialization, you know, talking about how important it is to innovate on that level, you know, we kind of wrap that panel by saying, you know, the best way to predict the future is to invent it. And here we are inventing the future.
Well, the quote I used, which I think might have been from LMK, was that the future is already here, it's just unevenly distributed. And I do think that's the case, that we have so many amazing things that have been demonstrated. Now we just have to push them out and get them in practice.
Yeah, absolutely. Look forward to seeing you all next year.